In the tunnels under harvest fields, where the roots drip rust and clay, they were born to dust and darkness, taught to bow their heads and pray to the crown of gilded cairns, to the portrait in the grave. Jake the corn king on the hilltop, feasting while they swallowed pain.
Viva the mole people!
Raise your lanterns to the stone, beat your hands against the ceiling, let the marrow shake the throne.
Viva the mole people!
From the ash and from the loam, when the furrows split in thunder, we are coming for our home. He would salt their doors with hunger, stamp his boots above their heads, every footprint like a hammer, driving taxes through their beds. Fathers selling spades for crumbs, mothers trading names for seed, children tracing maps of sunlight on the walls they'd never leave.
Viva the mole people!
Raise your lanterns to the stone, beat your hands against the ceiling, let the marrow shake the throne. One brave scout climbed up the fall line, found the sky a burning field, saw the scarecrows bent like soldiers, heard the iron wagon squeal. He crawled back with fire in his breathing. Brothers, sisters, this ain't fate. The tyrant sits on stolen summer, every stalk a stolen plate. So they carved their blades from bedrock, sewed a banner out of rags, painted ears of corn and cinders, drove their fury into flags. In the cavern, voices rising like a storm beneath the plow, every heartbeat, heavy drumbeat, every whisper, oath and vow.
So they fought and raised a marrow, sore a long miles, painted ears of corn and cinders, drove their fury into flags.
In the cavern, voices rising like a storm beneath the plow, every heartbeat, heavy drumbeat, every whisper, oath and vow.
On the night the moon turned copper, when the crows refused to sing, they would tunnel to the heartland, to the roots beneath the king.
Claws and courage, teeth and torches, through the shell and through the shell, every tremor in the furrows like a warning in his air. At the edge of Jake's great granary, where the floorboards start to groan, they can hear his goblet clatter, hear him curse the shaking stone. One last breath before the breach line, one last prayer beneath the floor. Viva the mole people!
Thunders!
As the first crack split the
Raise your hands to the snow waves, let the light spill through the splinters.
It fell cold across his plate. The king turned eyes wide, reaching for the used to watch the fields at dawn, golden ladders in the light. Jake climbed higher every harvest, from the furrows to the height. Crown of husk around his temples, silk threads falling like a veil. In his shadow, in the tunnels, mole men swing and curse and bail. Dirty hands, dust in lungs, hear their hammers, hear their tongues, mutter stories through the stone of a world they've never known. Long live Jake, the Corn King, high above the buried ring. Hear the rusted shovel sing, while the monarch moves the sun. They push and bleed and claw, yet he twists the roots of law. Every tunnel, every straw still belongs to only one, Jake the Corn King. He sits carved in carven granite on a throne of braided stems, counts the grains like falling hours, never thinks of them as men. Down below they pass the rumor, folded in a crust of bread. Maps of roots and rotten rafters, lines of chalk above their beds. Secret circles in the grime, plotting futures, killing time. We could rise if we were seen, if we cracked his yellow sheen. Long live Jake, the Corn King, high above the buried ring. Hear the rusted shovel sing, while the monarch moves the sun. They push and bleed and claw, yet he twists the roots of law. Every tunnel, every straw still belongs to only one, Jake the Corn King. They tried once at second shift, sirens howl along the shaft. Rusty carts became their chariots, men revolved their broken craft. They surged up like a black wave, out of clay and coal and sweat. Every helmet held like banners, every callous fist unframed. He felt tremors in his kingdom, stalks leaned in, the soil shook. Jake stepped down from carved commands, eyes like splinters, cold and hooked. With a single stamp he shattered all the beams they'd braced with wire, sent the ceiling raining gravel, snuffed the lantern, smothered fire. Cries in caverns cut in half, choking echoes, dust and chaff. One by one their voices fade, under roots his power lay. Now the furrows lie in order, every row a straightened spine. Deep below the moles remember, but they work the same old line. On the hill the husks are burning, like a halo, like a ring. They crown him in fields of yellow, sun stuck in every row. Jake with a stalk in his right hand, mud on his heavy boots, glow in his throat. More folk rose from the furrows, lantern eyes under the ground. He drove them back with a plowman, pushed their silence down.
All hail Jake,
The Corn King, ruler of the rust, red plain every year, every acre
bent and whispered out his name.
His reign was great, but his ending,
Greater still,
when the very fields that fed him
came to take their fill.
He laughed at the old dirt stories, warnings carved into stone. Care for the hands beneath you, or the roots will drag you home. He salted the tunnels with daylight, buried their broken spears, called their defeat his legend, drank in the village cheer.
Drinking the village cheer. All hail
Night came burnt and copper, wind peeled back the sky. Engines woke like thunder, steel teeth rolling by.
from the east,
A red giant
headlights
cut in the haze, case name on its shoulders like a verdict raised. The earth began its humming, deep like a funeral drum. Corn leaves brush like fingers. King, your harvest comes. He tried to command the furrows. Stand down, I made this land. But every stalk stood taller, pulled him from the stand.
all hail King, rule of the rust, red plain, every year, every acre bent and whispered out his scorn. All hail Jake, the Corn King, ruler of the rust, red plain, every year, every acre bent and whispered out his name.
The case combined rose howling, augers and blades in a ring, feeding chains like iron jaws, hungering for their king. Knees in the dust, he was carried by roots he thought he owned, tossed to the throat of the giant, ground into chaff and bone. Now under the rose they remember, in caverns damp and warm, how Jake the Corn King conquered and was harvested by his corn.